Okay, welcome to this tutorial for TimeStudio. And strangely enough, there won't be any TimeStudio in this video because many times the problems arise before data even enters TimeStudio. So in this video, I will be using ProLab and show how I set up a study and export the data files in a way that is easy for TimeStudio to handle. So I created a study called TimeStudio tutorial, which I also will use later in the following videos. So you will also get to see what's in my stimuli. And as you can see, I recorded data from 3 participants with quite a lot of gaze samples. And if we look at the design, we can see that there are 3 different kinds of stimuli in this one. The first part is a visual search task that we will use to extract reaction times, in case you're interested in that. The second part is preferential looking paradigm, where we have black and white colors and black and white videos and color videos. Still images. Okay, you get it. It's color and black and white. And the third thing is the pupillary response from a bright white flash. So as I mentioned, I've recorded some data before, and we can just have a look at one of them to see what the data look like. And this is the reaction time, the visual search. The participant has to look at the central fixation cross, and then different objects appear. And in some of the trials, there is a letter T, which can be oriented in different ways. And the participant has to say whether there's a T in this display or not. And then we will measure the reaction time to the target. I'll fast forward to the next type of stimuli, which is the preferential looking, which are static images, which are either black, white, and color. These video stimuli are interleaved with the pupillary light reflex. So this is the pupillary light reflex with a central fixation target and a white flash, which will make the pupil constrict. So what do you need to think about when you design your project? So going back to the design, I want you to notice that there are no special characters in the stimulus names. So if you have images or videos that you want to use in your study, make sure that they only contain letters and numbers, and instead of space, use underscore. But no other things, question marks or dots or semicolons and so on. So please, if you have special characters, just rename your stimuli files before you drag them into ProLab. And that's that. The next step is to export the data. So jump to data export. And what I've seen previously is that data has been exported in different ways, which can be a problem if you have data in different columns for different participants. So make sure that all of your participants are exported with the same settings. The easiest way to do this is to, once you've done with your data collection, you export all of them at the same time. So I would do like this. I would keep everything in here. I won't use most of it, but we can include everything just for simplicity. TimeStudio wants individual files for individual participants. So I would use the multiple standard files .tsv extension and use milliseconds timestamp precision. If you want the fixation filter, you can use that. But I think the most important thing is that you use these multiple standard files. If you only want to record some of the subjects, for example, in my data, the first two were empty, then we can select just to export these three. And export this, I will export it directly to my USB stick. Like that. And we will then have the data ready to be imported into TimeStudio. And that's about that for this video. And in the next video, I will open up TimeStudio and make sure that we read the data in the correct way. So thanks for now.